America has been the new world in all tongues to all men, because all who came here believed they could create on this continent a new life in freedom. The vitality of this belief was written into the Mayflower Compact, into the Declaration of Independence, into the Constitution, into the Gettysburg Address, and is personified in the Presidency of the United States. The mighty past did their work. They left us the splendid heritage we now enjoy. To leave this heritage unwasted and enlarged to our children and our children's children, we must show in times of crisis and in the everyday affairs of life the qualities of practical intelligence, of courage, of hardihood and endurance, and above all, the power of devotion to a great ideal, which made great the men who founded this republic in the days of Washington, and which made great the men who preserved it in the days of Lincoln. Mount Rushmore, created to pay homage to 4 of the presidents of the United States, who played a crucial role in the creation and preservation of our heritage of freedom: Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt. George Washington won a lasting place in the history of our country because he was first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of our countrymen. Thomas Jefferson said of Washington, "His mind was great and powerful, his integrity most pure, and he was indeed, in every sense of the word, a wise, a good, and a great man." It may truly be said that never did nature and fortune combine more perfectly to make a great man. Thomas Jefferson, 3rd President of the United States, was the author of the Declaration of Independence and the founder of the Democratic Party. In his inaugural address, he said, "Free speech, a free press, a free thought, free schools, freedom of worship, free and fair elections, equal justice under the law. These principles form the bright constellation that has guided our steps through revolution and reformation, through war and peace, through prosperity and depression. The wisdom of our sages and the blood of our heroes have been devoted to their attainment. They should be the creed of our political faith." Known as the great emancipator, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, served the American Union during the Civil War. At Gettysburg, Lincoln said, 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. From these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that this government, of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from this earth. President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt, was a soldier, rancher, adventurer, rough rider, governor, politician, and conservationist. In his inaugural address, he said, "Our forefathers faced certain perils which we have outgrown. Though the problems are new, we have faith that we shall not prove false to the memories of the men of the mighty past. They did their work. They left us a splendid heritage we can now enjoy. This is indeed our heritage of freedom."
Whitney Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the Sarasota Concert Band.